usually the opposite of uniformity, but the shifts in time form a certain parity. With the gesture of buttons comes clarity.
Randomly, uniformly, in search of paradise clarity. And the video is finally here. What's this video I'm talking about? I'm talking about my music collection, part 1. And in this case, there are about 125 CDs. I'm gonna talk about those albums, some of my favorite songs. I'm not gonna get to all of it because this is gonna be a long video. And as it turns out, I am wrestling with the fan and the handkerchief, which is a rescue to the sweat, which arrived on my face. So one of the reasons I decided to do this is to explain clearly all of those albums and to acknowledge the importance of physical CDs. I know a lot of folks collect vinyl, and no disrespect to them, I love vinyl as well, but I think CDs are a bit more convenient. I also love cassette tapes. I have a couple of those, but this video is going to primarily focus on the CDs I have, and I'm just going to show the album. I'm not going to get out the sleeve and talk about the songs because this video would be entirely too long. And as I said, the sweat is real. It's hot out here, y'all. And if I turn the fan on, the quality may not be the best. But in fact, I'm gonna give it a go right now and see what happens. Cause see that breeze? Y'all hear that? Can't have that. The handkerchief and my water bottle tells me we're gonna be okay. We'll be all right. All right. Starting off with Earth, Wind & Fire, the Brenda Clark Code. Jimi Hendrix, the Band of Gypsies, Fred Hammond, Nothing But the Hits. Rod Stewart. Kate Bush, Red Shoes. This Rod Stewart record is Vagabond Heart, or Vagabond Heart. Rebel Heart. We have, if you don't know this record, and I always pronounce their name, unfortunately, wrong, but it's the record Bitter. Michelle. Her last name, I do not want to butcher, so I'm not going to attempt. But she is an incredible artist. My handkerchief even agrees. Then we have Beck Odelay, Groove Theory with Amel LaRue, who I love very much. Donna Summer. This Donna Summer record is her greatest hits. Although I do need to get her physical copy of All Systems Go. It's one of my favorite Donna Summer records. Nirvana, Nevermind. Santana, Supernatural. Aretha Franklin, Hits. Joni Mitchell, Court and Spark. A incredible record, classic. Everything about it is great. Part 2 of Aretha Franklin Hits. We have NXS. Love this record. Kick. Celine Dion. This is the record that has one of my favorite songs, which would be the Prince produced song, With This Tear. So I love that track. Then we have Jeanne. Introducing Jeanne. We have one of my favorite records by Tanya Blunt, Natural Thing. When I tell you this record, I have played this record to the T. This record is flawless, and I'm happy to have the physical copy. We have Thelonious Monk, Solo Monk, one of my favorite records. The cover art is pretty dope as well. We have Yell Name, an artist I discovered a while ago. This is their first record. I love her voice, incredible voice. And then I have all of her records. I have She Was a Boy. She was a boy who had feelings for me. Don't get me to start singing these songs. And then we have her latest record, which came out about 8 years ago, Older. Then I have Dreamland, Black Box. Where do I? Now I'm gonna start singing. See, I'm glad I don't have my mic with me because I would have already had a karaoke session. I'm thinking of all of my favorite songs as I look at the cover art. So yeah, this record is classic. Of course, it's known for Everybody, Everybody. I also have Leon Bridges record, Good Thing. It's a great record. Little Dragon, one of my favorite bands. I have their, this record is New Me, Same Us. It's incredible. Like all of their records. I also have their Season High record. Judith Hill, an artist who is literally one of my favorite artists. I've listened to her newest record, which I don't even have with me, but I have that. I have all of her records from the first one, Back in Time. I have Golden Child. Look at that. She's incredible. I have, oh, well, what I just showed you is Baby I'm Hollywood. Then we have Golden Child. I have a record which is like a House Arabia mix. I love this record. I just randomly picked this up in Electric Fetus when I lived in Minneapolis. It's called Chill in Arabia. I discovered through this CD a song called Under the Sun by an artist named Aurelia. And when I tell you, that is one of my favorite songs of all time. So I love this record, if even just for that song itself. Then I have Metallica. I have their Garage Days record. I have S&M. I have S&M 2, Garage Days 2 CDs. I have Michael Jackson, Bad 25, Michael Jackson History 1 and 2, the remixed and the extended version of Bad 25. Michael Jackson's Invincible with the blue cover, because I'm on that, y'all. I have This Is It, of course. I have Omar Apollo. No, I'm joking. It's not Omar Apollo, but just Omar. Next, I have, I can't tell from this cover, Stevie Wonder, Natural Wonder. Okay. Also have Seal, his second record. We have Ingrid Chavez, May 9th, 1992. Incredible record featuring one of my favorite songs of all time, Heaven Must Be Near. Also, I have Sade's record. Oh, well, this is not Sade. This is Anita Baker. I'm sorry. I'm over the head, y'all. Anita Baker, The Songstress, one of my favorite records. Going into Gautier, the record everyone knows by the song Someone I Used to Know, or Somebody I Used to Know. But this whole record is flawless. In fact, yeah, this record, one of my favorite records of that year, 2013. We also have Anita Baker, The Rapture. We have Anita Baker, Giving You the Best That I Got. We have Sounds of Blackness, The Blackness, Keep On. Love this record. Sade, here we go, The Promise. I got to you, baby. Sade's great. Then we have Prince, of course, Dirty Mind. We have Prince and the Revolution, Parade. Everyone knows that iconic cover. We have my favorite record from Prince, although that changes every now and then, but Love Sexy is the one, Till My Day Is Done. Got Diamonds and Pearls, of course. Carmen Electra. Now my sweat, I don't know what it's doing right now, because this record is hot. I mean, it has a song like Fun. It has a song like Everybody Get On Up. All that. No. Step to the Mic. But this is a classic record to have. I ain't gonna even lie. Chaos in Disorder, of course. Into the Light I Will. Two of my favorite Prince songs of all time. I've maintained that since I heard that record. We have New Power Generation. This record, New Power Soul, one of the best records Prince ever did. Flawless production. Love this record. Every song about it is great. And then beyond that, we have Shaka Khan, Come to My House, another flawless record. Even though I said I'm not taking out TCDs, I'm doing that anyway. This record, everything is great. The song I've been listening to lately from this record is A Crazy Life of Mine from Come to My House. But again, whole record, exceptional. Prince, The Vault, Old Friends for Sale. 3121, of course. I say of course because, you know, course I have it. MPLS Sound, Lotus Flower, and Elixir. Elixir, people sleep on Elixir. Elixir is one of the greatest albums of all time. It just is. I know that's a bit of all time. I'm giving it old status, but flawless record. Then we have Artificial Age, another flawless record. It's going to be 10 years this year, which is crazy. Plectrum Electrum, 10 years again this year. And then Phase 1, Phase 2. Welcome to America. Live Warfield, The Unexpected, one of the greatest albums of all time. Live Warfield is incredible. And I knew it the moment I heard this record. Nothing about this record is out of place. It's just flawless. Next, Ida Nielsen. This record is also flawless. This came out shortly after Prince passed. Turn It Up. One of my favorite songs on here that I always listen to randomly is I Really Think You're Cute. Love it. We have also Black Eskimo, Deep, and Heedy. This is an Ingrid Chavez production record. We have Mary J. Blige in the house. Come on, y'all. Mary J. never fails. This record, flawless. Then we got, again, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Spirit. One of my favorite records of all time. Really. Moves me to tears, even. Thelonious Monk, Underground. When I tell you, you might know it by its iconic cover art, which did win a Grammy. This record, flawless. It's one of my favorite Thelonious Monk records, so I'm glad to have the CD. It really was my intro to Thelonious Monk. Flawless record. We got Gospel 2003. I got this CD and was like, I'm thrown back to memory lane because my mom played this CD, okay? I got Gospel 2005. I remember that too. That was the year of Hurricane Katrina. Very, very big on childhood memories with these two CDs. Which of course were double albums. Back to Prince, Gold Experience. We got Chucky Booker in the house. Let me tell y'all something. I'm raising my voice now because I'm getting happy. This record, his first record, flawless. Chucky Booker is a force to be reckoned with. The song Touch, incredible. Everyone knows Turned away from love. Like when I listen to it, just like I want to listen to this song, just given that melody, because it's so good. Anyway, his second record, he only has 2 records, Nice and Wild, flawless record. Like, y'all sleeping on Chucky Booker. This whole thing. I Get Around, With All My Heart, Love is Medicine, Out of the Dark? Are you kidding me? Anyway, I'm doing what I said I wasn't going to do. But apparently the sweat, I'm saying that because it's hot, but the more I talk about it, I don't feel as hot. But the water and the handkerchief has to join in on the action. It's just the way. Yo. Back to Metallica. Death Magnetic. Death Magnetic is an incredible record. One of my favorite songs on here, one of my favorite Metallica songs, period, is All Nightmare Long. Also, My Apocalypse. And End of the Line. This whole record is just great, though. Back to Metallica, we got Load. We got Reload. We're ending off this video pretty soon, y'all. Back to Prince, Emancipation. All 3 CDs, because why not? This album is flawless. Come. Another record from Prince that I enjoy listening to. Batman. Back to Metallica, Hardwired to Self-Destruct, which is a 2 CD situation. Metallica's last record, the latest record, 72 Seasons. Saint Anger, and Seal's first record. So I know I kind of rushed through those, but again, if I spend all day talking about that, this video would be longer than it is already. And the songs I have in the sleeve, I have Louis Armstrong, you know, being from New Orleans, gotta get Louis Armstrong. Another one of my favorite artists, Edith Piaf, some of her biggest hits, of course, La Vie en Rose, Padam, Milord, love those songs. I also have Little Richard, greatest hits, of course. I got Luther Vandross, I have his soul record though. This is actually a greatest hits record. Luther is just a record on its own. Love the one you with. I love that song. I also have Best of Hiroshima. This is an instrumental record. It's a vibe. I love vibing out to this record. And then I have Greatest Hits from Johnny Cash. And a record that I did in 2015, produced by Jeremy Garner and Mr. Ivory Snow, August Feels Like Wednesday. So thank you for watching part 1 of my CD collection. I will make the other parts moving forward. I'm finally glad to have this first part done because this has been an idea as long as this wall has been here. And this wall has been here for about 3 months, even longer. We're already in July. So thank you for watching. Buttons, blessings, and do what you can to maintain your highest state of physical, spiritual, and mental health. Peace. Okay, so y'all love earworms, right? Everyone loves an earworm. An earworm is a song that's just always in your head. Like, it's just there, and you're singing it over and over. I have 3 songs that I'm gonna share with you. 3 of my latest earworms. The first one is from Judith Hill. It's from her latest album, Leathers from the Black Widow. This album is exceptional. Every song is perfect. But this song, the 8th song called Touch. So yeah, there's gonna be some bad singing. I'm gonna sing loud, but we're gonna have fun, okay? I'm gonna try to sing with the emotion I hear it with, okay? I got lost here somewhere, deep in the canyons of my mind. Like a blind little vagrant stallion, wandering in the night as time turns to dust on my fingers. I try, but I just can't remember the way the sun set in December. When you put your head in mine, I wish that I could feel your touch. You got me chasing after all your yesterdays, 'cause I really need your touch. Got your quirks on video and your voice in audio, but it ain't enough. I hold on to the memory, but it don't feel like much, 'cause it ain't as real as... I'm sweating like James Brown. Touch. All right, so that's the first thing I learned. Love that song. Shout out to Judith Hill. Get the album. So the second song is by Bad Religion. It's a song called Generator. This song gives me a lot of energy. Shout out to Jamila for hooking me up to this band because the way it's sang by Greg Graffin is incredible. This is gonna be an awful version of it because I don't know how to sing as great as Greg or any of these people I'm singing, Judith Hill and the next artist I'll get to, but let's go. Like a rock, like a planet, like a fucking atom bomb, I'll remain unperturbed by the joy and the madness that I encounter everywhere I turn. I've seen it all along in the books and magazines, like a twitch before dying, like a pornographic scene. There's a flower behind a window, there's an ugly laughing man, like a hummingbird in silence, like the blood on my door. It's a generator. Sweating again, James Brown. These screams, man. Get your sweating, y'all. Get your sweating. Last song is by Prince. One-man band song. It's just Prince on the instruments. He wrote this song as a response to the devastation of Hurricane Katrina. He called it SST, which stands for Sea Surface Temperature or Sade's sweetest taboo. Who will be a guest in your tent? Certainly not the ones who don't want to repent and keep giving guns to the poorest of our nation's sons. Who is gonna call you by name with no confusion, Trinity or preacher's vein? Who says it every time? It opens up the eyes of the blind. Which one is of value to you? The one depleting or supply, or the one who renews it and keeps the peace? Like the groove and Sade's sweetest taboo. Give it to me, the sweetest. Give it to me, Ooh, give it to me, the sweetest. Okay, yeah, so those are my current 3 earworms. I've been listening to those 3 songs in particular in my constant rotation every day. Shout out to Prince, shout out to Judith Hill, and shout out to Bad Religion. Blessings. I have fun with this thing. It's fun. Uniformly, randomly, in search of paradise clarity.